Hi, welcome to the video deck, which is on the 30th of April. We're on Thursday. In today's video, we're going to be looking at trading high impact news. Now, the pair we're going to be focused on today is USD MXN. Now, later in the day, we have the Central Bank of Mexico meeting. US dollar has sold off into the meeting. We're looking for a significant rebound. I'm going to go through our logic of why and also the key technical levels to look out for on the chart. Now we're going to go over to the chart, but just before we do so, if you want to learn all our trading techniques and check out our daily technical sentiment analysis of 14 FX pairs, all you need to do, go to the link beneath this video and get live access to our member center for a limited period of time. You can also follow our Facebook page if you wish and join our Facebook group of traders. Right, let's go and take a look at the opportunity. Right, before we go and look at the news event and the daily chart, I just want to show you the monthly chart because you can see a big level of support coming in USD MXN, and we're expecting the USD possibly to have a rebound. Now what we can see here is a sell-off into the 18 level. It was tested back here in 2019. We had a brief move below it in 2018, but yeah, it's a big level in the market size. Then we've got a minor support level behind. Okay, now we're looking for the USD to possibly rally, and one reason, news event aside, is the amount of speculators who are short the USD and long the MXN. I just want to show you speculative positioning, and I'm going to show it on this chart here. Now this is our favorite sentiment tool. It's called the COT Net Traders Position. So I'm going to go through briefly how we use it here. If you want an in-depth video, look up our video which is called COT Net Traders Indicator. Now in terms of COT, it always shows the foreign currency first. Okay, so we're looking at the MXN USD. We actually trade USD MXN. So in a minute we're going to put the chart around the right way. This is just to show how speculators, large speculators, hedge funds, big managed money are positioned against a group called the commercials. Now in terms of this tool, how you can use it is look for big divergence between the speculators and the commercials. Okay, now in terms of speculators, they can be right about long-term trends, but they historically are wrong at turning points when the commercials go heavily against them. The commercials are a group who are hedgers. They will only move their positions if they think prices have gone too far from fair value. They make or lose no money in the markets. They're hedging cash. Okay, if you want to know why that's significant, look at our in-depth video. Now on this chart I've illustrated two big movements between the commercials and large speculators. Here, large speculators who are long suddenly go heavily short. The commercials go heavily long against them. And you can see what happens. We bottom out and the commercials are right, and off we go to the upside. Now into this top here, look what the commercials do. They shed a few longs here, but then they drop aggressively short as speculators come in aggressively long, and it falls in the commercials' favor. Okay, but we're moving to the upside. Now these positions are from last Tuesday. We get the latest COT Net Traders report tomorrow after the market has closed, and we would bet that speculators have built up an even longer or even bigger long position, and commercials will go short against them. This top here should hold. On MXN USD it's 56. On USD MXN it's going to be the 18 level. So we know speculators heavily short the USD, long the MXN. We're looking for them to get taken out on stop. So let's go to the daily chart. Right, USD MXN daily chart, we can see a big sell-off in the USD coming in to the 18 level, which we've already noted is a big support level. I'll draw my levels of entry, stop and target in a moment. Let's have a look at what's expected from the news event. Banisco Bank expected to hike 25 basis points. That'll bring the interest rate up to 11.25. ING have done a quote from them. They say, we think the Mexican peso's bullish momentum may have further to run. They note it could go below 18, but most of the focus will be on the forward-looking language from the central bank. Where do they see interest rates going forward? Market is looking for the Banitsko Bank to be relatively hawkish. However, inflation is falling, so they may be more dovish or cautious than expected. That will be enough with a big speculative short position to trigger a USD rally in our view. On the other side, the USD sold off hard. This is just generally as markets see only one more hike coming from the Fed, then the Fed are going to pause, then a cut. Now the Fed are not indicating this at all. The market have just decided that, okay? We think the Fed will remain focused on inflation and not give the market what they want, okay? So in our view, the good news could be in for the MXN, bad news for the USD. Speculators are heavily short and the market generally looking for more USD weakness. So that sets up an opportunity for a rally. So what I want to do is draw a level of support there, which is, the 18 level. Then you've got another level of support in my view behind. I'm going to put it on these bodies there. Okay. So first level of support 18. We could just get through it, of course. So I want my stop a little bit back if I get triggered long. Where do I want to go long? Well, it's a big sell-off. We're just low volatility. I want to go aggressively. So I want to go here. So basically you can see here where we tried to get up, down on the red, tried to get up there, finish blue, red finds resistance, down, then big blue, push off, okay? So get through this level. If you think if traders were short here, a lot of them will bring their stops in before the meeting. So if you've got a stop cluster behind this level, which I'm hoping for, those stops will get hit and then hopefully a big blue to the upside. Where could we go? I think the USD is oversold. We could get up to the 18 level. Okay. Sorry, that line's not quite straight. My mouse is not working today. There we go. So we could easily get back to that tail in my view. That gives a good risk to reward. And maybe we could run on up to the 19 level longer term, okay? So the 19 level, sorry, my mouse is giving me grief. So there. So 19. So yeah, I don't think the risk to reward is looking for a short trade. Of course, I might be wrong. I think the risk to reward favours the long side. And you will know that if you get a big blue through here, that speculators are heavily short. You've seen that on the COT. So stops are getting hit and hopefully it will continue to the upside. You can then bring your stop up if the trade goes the way that we think. If we break higher, we're looking for a quick reaction in our favour, okay? So we'll see what happens with this pair, but that is the video for today. Hope you found it useful. Thank you.